And yeah, I can't believe you are.
How they don't ban it?
How do you not ban? I mean, how do you take Husker fourth and not ban AA?
I feel like you kind of have to as well.
Maybe Ame doesn't care. If you like ask your carry player, oh, do you care about AA? And he's like, no. Then
the Batrider go to farm some more stacks. They give the Venge the lane a bit, and now we do seem to see that first rotation.
Here's the arrow. It should be coming from Smail. No, he's going to go for Inflame instead, and it just sidesteps it.
Oh, Zai.
Zai's in a lot of trouble. Slithering Crush will go. They should have Magic Missile, and they do. The Firefly will clean it up for Inflame, and they will get on the board first here. That's big, as they rotate a couple of heroes, and if they had gotten nothing out of that, that might have been a problem.
They want to try to catch the Batrider farming for his Blink Dagger, or maybe the StarLadder finish of the Blink, or the Huskar farming low on Armlet, but they don't actually find anything. Looks like they might get on the back line of the Huskar here.
Huskar. He's tough to take down, but they have a lot of heroes here, and they have Omniflash as well. They're going to jump in with the Life Break. Great disruption to keep his hero alive for the time being, but he will end up falling, but there's that Blade Fury. They bring down through the Omnislash as well, and now everyone falling low for CDEC. They get the Soul Catcher off on Inflame as well. Zai trying to get out. You can see they'll be taking the damage from the Firefly as well as the Sticky Napalm. He's in trouble. It looks like it will turn into a 2-for-2, but it is a safe lane hero as well as your offlaner going down for a support and offlaner on EG's side.
Was able to stick on top of him, get the Omni Slash on top of him, and the Huskar was low enough from Armlet toggling, gets cleaned up. StarLadder as well, caught in the middle of the fray. Universe now gets a really nice roar, arrow onto Inflame, nice swap out coming in.
Is that Ice Blast gonna hit? Disruption? Well, that'll make sure it doesn't, but there's gonna be Soul Catcher on top of that, and he will go down to the Blade Fury with the Starstorm. I think AIM was looking for a life break. Now there's going to be the Grave Element XC. Won't go down. I think he survives. The Shadow Poison is not there, so he should survive this engagement, at least for the time being. Fear now being hunted by both Victoria as well as AIM. They might be able to cut him off at the pass, but now Fear realizing he's penned in as the Slaughter's coming by as well. Victoria will scout him out. There's the Blade Fury. Should not have Grave available. He just used it. Shadow Wave will go, and Fear will find himself another kill. Dominating spree for the Juggernaut, and they find the kill onto the Slaughter with a Starstorm, hitting up and doing some damage. There's the Life Break. No Omni Slash, no Blade Fury for 5. He does have some HP going his way. I believe he had the Healing Ward going for a fair bit, but the Ice Blast will hit him into XC. That'll do some nice damage, but Inflame is getting slowed down by the poison, as you can see. And Fear's got that Omni Slash. It's a solo target. This is an easy kill. Fear can find it, and there it goes. Omni Slash, it is only level 1. They will get off the grave in time, but Inflame, he can't afford to die, and it looks like he will. The Starstorm won't be able to kill him, but he will end up falling to Fear's right click. Disruption from Zai. They could retreat in time. Smail did them falling for CDEC Youth and actually buyback for Inflame. They want to chase this. Burning Spears will take Zai down. Will end up falling here. They're looking for Fear as well. Demons is on the hunt. He's got the sprint going. They do catch him. They have, of course, the vision coming out with that amplified damage. Looking for the Slithering Crush. The sprint forward is up in 2 seconds if they need it. The slow comes in. Now the Ice Blast going on to Ames. He does get himself a triple kill, but he will end up shattering to the cold feet as well as the Ice Blast. Fear still alive. He is going to go ahead and use that Blade Fury.
In position for it.
As Lasso back up, it should be at this point. I believe it is, yes. Lasso's ready to go. Ogre Club, there it is. They're going to find Sumail. No Force Staff back, he can leap away. Flame Break a little bit too late to the party, and unfortunately won't be able to push him back any further. But still, the Firefly on the PPD, he is in trouble. The Weave's going to come out, though, and Fear's looking for that Omni Slash. He's going to find it onto AIM. The swap out in time, and still AIM is going to go to work now. And look at that damage. The self-disruption, or excuse me, the disruption coming out into the Juggernaut. Still going to work. Command Style is popped, and Fear will end up falling, but that's just the Aegis, and they've gotten the kill onto the Huskar. Zai still getting low, will end up falling to the Illusions. Inflame finds himself a double kill. They find a way to tear up onto Fear as well. He got stunned for a second. Smail will try to TP away. Flame Break not there in time to push him back. Inflame had it on cooldown. Fear Blade Furying away. Inflame looking to chase him down. Sticky Napalm. No more Blade Fury. No more Omni Slash. He has the Healing Ward, but that is it. And Fear pops the Mantis Style to get off the stack. Still in trouble. Will turn and look to man fight. It looks like the Shadow Wave coming through, doing even more damage. And here comes Sumail. And that will stop the aggression from Inflame. He has to blink back and away. That could have been the kill.
That's the usual standard.
Yeah, it is the Dragon Lance, as you called. It's just such an efficient item. And in so many ways. Again, we talked about the stats, but also the range is pretty nice as well. Necro 2 done for Universe a little bit later than the previous game, but the previous game they were rolling at 20 minutes. I mean, the game ended at 30. Sumail finds with a solo take-up on Victoria's Dazzle. He does get Flame Breaked. Swap back, Magic Missile's going to be there as well. He's going to end up dying for this.
Not worth it.
No, it's a kill on a support Dazzle, and he gives his life up to 3 heroes in the process.
He was probably very confused why so many people were up there. He saw the bottom lane pushing in, he saw the mid lane pushing in, and they have wards in the area, and he just... he still didn't really expect people to be all around a Dazzle. see. Like 22 minutes, we usually see him have it already for quite a while.
There's a Yule Scepter picked up for the Batrider. More movement speed to work with, not to mention ways to cancel the TP or set up a kill or even keep yourself alive and avoid some of that Ice Blast damage. XZ does go down, and Demon actually is going to get roared up. I think he went a little too hard trying to save his ally, but he will end up giving a double kill to PPD on the Ancient Apparition.
That is actually a little bit slowed down as well. We tend to see his book 3 come out between like the 18 to 20 minute mark, I want to say 24 minutes, a little bit later than his usual timing, so their timings are a bit stifled in that essence, especially because the Huskar is looking so farmed, while looking at CDEC Youth, their draft is just kind of all in on this Huskar thing, like we've been mentioning. So it's really a lot on him.
Oh boy, they blow up both of those heroes. Fear gets a double kill. No chance for a grave from the Dazzle. He got absolutely destroyed. They roared up the Huskar, as you had talked about. That was their #1 priority.
Yeah.
And then he just gets destroyed by Diffusal Blade. All of his mana instantly drained from the Manta Illusions at him.
Yeah.
That late game carry for you. He can't do all the damage. He can't make all of the space. He could do some work with a good lasso. And he will be able to find enough fear, but actually the disruption comes down, and he gets purged as well. Demonic Purge and an Inflame. Luckily in the tree line, he'll Yules himself now and avoid that damage. The Omni Slash coming through, doing a fair bit to Demons, but he'll be able to back away. And the Huskar has been caught out there. It's going to be the Roar. The Ice Blast as well, the Blade Fury. Slithering Curse will not be able to help him, and he will go down as Fear picks up a monster killing streak. Now, not only that, but Inflame is in some trouble. He has Blink up in 3. Sumail on the other side gets another kill onto the Dazzle this time around. And Zai is going toe-to-toe with Inflame, and it looks like he will end up falling. Oh! One more right click, and there it is. 4 dead for CDEC Youth, and all of a sudden this turns sour. The past 5 minutes have maybe not been the best, but it didn't look this bad. It's now the gold exchange, 3.5k going the way of EG, and they are about to take a set of racks, Giannis.
Looking extremely similar to the way the last game went down. It was just like one actual big fight kind of happens, and EG just knows how to take the fight in a better manner than CDEC Youth, and they just do it. Like, yeah, that was like, I mean, as soon as EG sees that, there's no way if they were doing the Roche, they would keep doing it.
I mean, they can just, at this point, EG are kind of either they're setting a trap or they're just playing passively right now, and either or is fine, as Mirana is again going for that Lincoln Spear build. I don't know what you need to do as Huskar to stop getting roared, whether you need to have a Lotus Orb on your team or whether you need to have a Lincoln Spear. You probably can't do anything about it. I think you just have to have better positioning, because right now the Huskar is getting targeted and he's all of their damage essentially, and he's just getting killed every time.
I mean, even if you're not getting roared, you're just saying, like, you can just get purged in a lot of these fights. I mean, sure, it's not an Ag's purge, so it doesn't remove your Berserker blood, but still. Oh no, and he lassos an illusion, and the Huskar gets arrowed.
Thing that could happen. That is an arrow now coming in that's going to be an Ice Blast. Good swap in time, but no, AIM gets hit up by the Ice Blast, and XZ will die for it anyways. The Huskar is going to hightail it out of there. The Shadow Poison to give them vision and try to chase them down. The leap forward, Sumail looking for an arrow or perhaps a Starstorm, either of which is fine. They get the stun off. There it is. It's the arrow. The Starstorm not taking enough damage. It's AIM's turn to turn now. He's got to fight this. He's got the Brave up ready to go. He'll at least take Sumail down before dying to the Shadow Poison, amongst other things, as PPD will secure himself a double kill, and again, it's 4 more dead for CDEC Youth.
I mean, the fight was just super unfortunate. They lassoed the Juggernaut Illusion. EG is very well aware of how they want to take the approach of that fight. Inflame getting chased out.
I believe he's dead. I believe he's dead. One way or the other, he is going to fall.
Yeah.
And it is going to be Zai getting the kill with the Shadow Poison in the end, as the last right click is Roche is, he's a bit...
It's a Huskar draft, so you have to kind of put this, the theme of the game is the Huskar, so they really have to have figured out a way to do it better than what's been happening so far.
Yeah, and right now they are a set of racks down, have to defend into a Juggernaut with an Aegis and a newly minted Scotty, not to mention still 3 more Diffusal Blade charges and a Manta Style that he's had for a long time. So Fear is going to be on the front lines, constantly popping those Manta Styles and continuing to send his, not only illusions up, but his body up to that tier 3 tower to finish this off. The slow siege is commencing, and Fear, it's clear he wants to go for more, but on the backside, Inflame was looking for a lasso instead. He finds an Ice Blast, and more than likely his death on top of it. No buyback, he just used it not too long ago. There's the Omni Slash. BKB is going to go. The swap will only save XZ and AIM for a fair bit of time. He gets self-disrupted, and he will be able to back up in a way. They can't even bring down his Aegis. He will take some damage from the Burning Spears. And the Huskar is having enough trouble as it is with those illusions as well as the creeps. They will take the set of racks for EG. They're going to find Demons as well. Get stunned up. He is going to get grazed, but there's the cold feet. The Shadow Poison will be able to bring him down, and that's going to be it. GG coming out. Evil Geniuses, your TI5 champions.
I like that the agents, they bring it up right after.
Well, he's doing some nice camera work there, observing, but still, Evil Geniuses, the TI5 champions, of course, with one player changed, swapped around, and of course Zai's in that role, that AUI 2000.